Negotiating your pay can be challenging, but there are ways around that extra tension. Luciana is here to tell us about those. So first, Luciana, you're telling us to ask.
Yes, thank you for having me, Michelle. The first thing is to be at the table and raise your hand. So from the very beginning, when you're interviewing, there is chances are that the hiring manager has some wiggle room. So there is some extra money, even though they offer you a certain amount, you can ask for some extra. And that's when you're first starting. And the important part is that there will be also other opportunities later in your career where you will feel that you want to have a pay raise, you want to elevate your salary. So in that case, there are some tips to keep in mind. And one of them is that you need to do your research, not just not just be prepared knowing what are the average salaries in that industry or occupation, and of course in that region, because we have different situations in every region.
Right.
But also you have to make a list of your accomplishments. What have you brought up to the table? How have you positively impacted that company? And I think it's very important, just like you do in a resume, to be very well prepared and to be able to indicate precise numbers, figures, percentages about how you help the company improve their sales, improve their growth. And more importantly is that the conversation doesn't end up there. The conversation has to do about how can we take it from here, how in the future I'm going to be able to continue making that growth for the company.
Of course. So as you really present all of the things that make you valuable and an asset, there you can sort of prompt why you feel you're worthy of an increase.
Correct. And I think something very important to keep in mind is that when you are asking for this pay raise is because you're worth it, not because you need it. That's a big no-no. Do not ask for a salary raise if you have a new mortgage or a new family member. It's not about sometimes your personal situation, but it should always be framed as far as how am I making this company better every day?
Yeah, you also mentioned be open for non-salary options. What does that mean?
That's true. Sometimes the company is not prepared, the manager, your supervisor, or the hiring manager might not be prepared to have a salary, to give you a salary increase. However, they can give you flexibility in other benefits, and thus you can have other perks. For example, they can give you a promotion, and that's a good one. But also they can give you maybe more vacations, more flexibility. They can work out different things with you, so you can feel more appreciated.
Very good. Perfect. Really quickly before we go, we just want to show you of an event that's coming up. We do have that graphic. If we could pop it up real quick before we go. Super fast, happening Thursday, April the 12th from 4 to 7. That's the Foster Youth Open House. Thank you so much, Luciana.
Thank you, Michelle.
We'll be right back. Stay with us.